Verde Valley Archaeology, a living legacy. Imagine a place where time whispers tales of ancient peoples, where the earth itself holds secrets of sophisticated cultures, and where every canyon and riverbend echoes with a vibrant past. This is the Verde Valley, Arizona, a land of breathtaking beauty and profound archaeological significance. For centuries, this valley has been home to diverse Native American communities, their legacies etched into the very landscape. From towering cliff dwellings to intricate irrigation systems, their ingenuity and resilience continue to astound us. Welcome to Echoes of the Past, and our journey into the heart of Arizona's archaeological wonders. Today, we're exploring the Verde Valley, a region that offers an unparalleled opportunity to connect with the rich heritage of its original inhabitants. Join us as we uncover the fascinating history of exploration, discovery, and the ongoing efforts to understand and preserve this vital cultural landscape. Part 1. A land shaped by time and culture, geography and early inhabitants. The Verde Valley, named for its lush, green riverbanks, is a unique geographical gem. Situated between the Mogollon Rim and the central Arizona highlands, it boasts a diverse ecosystem, from riparian corridors to desert scrub and pinyon juniper woodlands. This abundance of resources, water, fertile soil, game, and plant life, made it an incredibly attractive place for human settlement for millennia. The earliest evidence of human presence in the Verde Valley dates back thousands of years, to the Paleo-Indian and Archaic periods. These nomadic hunter-gatherers traversed vast landscapes, adapting to changing environments, leaving behind scattered clues of their existence. While their presence is more ephemeral, these early peoples laid the foundation for the more settled agricultural societies that would later flourish here. Their intimate knowledge of the land, its cycles, and its resources was passed down through generations. Archaeologist, interview. When we talk about the earliest inhabitants, we're often looking for very subtle signs, a distinctive projectile point, a hearth feature. It takes a keen eye and a deep understanding of geological processes to even find these traces, let alone interpret them. But every single find tells us a piece of that much larger story. Part 2. The farmers of the Verde, Hohokam and Sinagua influence. Around 2,000 years ago, a significant shift occurred across the Southwest, the adoption of agriculture. In the Verde Valley, this period saw the emergence of more permanent settlements and increasingly complex societies. Two major cultural traditions, the Hohokam and the Sinagua, left an indelible mark on this landscape. While often discussed as distinct entities, the Verde Valley served as a fascinating crossroads where Hohokam and Sinagua influences intertwined. The Hohokam, known for their elaborate irrigation systems in the southern Arizona deserts, likely brought their agricultural expertise northward. Imagine the labor involved in constructing these canals, miles of channels, painstakingly dug with simple tools, to divert water from the Verde River to irrigate fields of corn, beans, and squash. This was a monumental undertaking, indicative of sophisticated social organization and a deep understanding of hydrology. Hohokam presence is often identified through their distinctive pottery styles, shell jewelry traded from the Gulf of California, and sometimes architectural features like ball courts, suggesting cultural connections and shared practices. The Sinagua, however, are perhaps the most iconic cultural group associated directly with the Verde Valley. Their name, meaning without water, referring to their dryland farming techniques in some areas, belies their remarkable adaptability and architectural prowess. Archaeologist, interview. What's so compelling about the Sinagua in the Verde Valley is their ability to blend different traditions. You see Hohokam traits in their early pottery, but then they developed their own distinctive styles, their own masonry techniques. It's a testament to their innovation and how they synthesized cultural influences to create something unique. Part 3. Architectural marvels, cliff dwellings and pueblos. When we think of ancient architecture in the Verde Valley, two names immediately come to mind: Montezuma Castle and Tuzagut. These national monuments preserve some of the most impressive examples of Sinagua ingenuity and adaptation. Montezuma Castle, dramatically nestled within a towering limestone cliff, is a 5-story, 20-room cliff dwelling, housing an estimated 30 to 50 people. Built over several centuries, its ingenious design provided shelter, defense, and climate control, taking advantage of the natural alcove. Imagine living here, high above the valley floor, with panoramic views, tending to fields below, and trading with distant communities. The precision of the masonry, the thoughtful layout, it speaks volumes about the communal effort and architectural skill of the Sinagua. Just a few miles away, Perched atop a natural ridge overlooking the Verde River, stands Tuzagut. This expansive pueblo, meaning crooked water, in Apache, once comprised over 100 rooms, making it one of the largest Sinagua sites in the valley. Unlike the cliff dwellings, Tuzagut was an open-air pueblo, strategically located for defense and access to fertile riverine lands. Its growth over centuries suggests a thriving community, potentially a hub for trade and ceremonial activities. Park Ranger, interview. What we see at Tuzagut is a glimpse into a very dynamic community. The sheer number of rooms, the diverse artifacts, it tells us about daily life, about their ceremonies, their connections to other groups. Each stone here has a story to tell. Part 4. Art on the Rocks, Petroglyphs and Pictographs. Beyond the impressive architecture, the ancient inhabitants of the Verde Valley left another powerful legacy, their rock art. Scattered across the valley's cliffs and boulders, thousands of petroglyphs, carved into rock, and pictographs, painted onto rock, offer a window into their beliefs, daily lives, and artistic expression. These visual narratives, often found at sacred sites or along ancient migration routes, depict a fascinating array of images: human-like figures, animals like bighorn sheep and deer, geometric patterns, and abstract symbols whose meanings are now lost to time. The techniques varied. Petroglyphs were created by pecking, incising, or rubbing away the dark outer layer of rock, desert varnish, to expose the lighter rock beneath. Pictographs, on the other hand, involved applying mineral pigments, often red, white, or black, mixed with binders, to create vibrant images. Rock art specialist, interview. Rock art is not just ancient graffiti, it's a profound form of communication. It represents sacred stories, astronomical observations, clan symbols, or perhaps even records of significant events. While we can never fully read them, they offer invaluable insights into the worldview of these ancient peoples. Sites like Hananki and Palatki, once vibrant cliff-dwelling communities, are particularly renowned for their extensive rock art panels. Walking through these sites, you can almost feel the presence of those who created these enduring images, connecting us across millennia. Part 5. The End of an Era, Disappearance and Migration. By the early to mid-15th century, something profound happened in the Verde Valley. The thriving agricultural communities, the bustling pueblos, and the intricate cliff dwellings were gradually abandoned. Why did these people leave their ancestral homes? This abandonment wasn't a sudden, catastrophic event, but rather a gradual emigration driven by a complex interplay of environmental, social, and cultural factors. The precise reasons are still debated by archaeologists and are deeply tied to the oral traditions of descendant communities. Climate change, specifically prolonged droughts, is a strong contender. A prolonged lack of rain would have severely impacted their agricultural productivity, leading to resource scarcity and famine. Overuse of local resources, like timber for construction and fuel, could have also contributed to environmental degradation. Archaeologist, interview. We see evidence of environmental stress in the archaeological record, tree ring data showing drought, changes in agricultural practices. But it's rarely just one factor. Social tensions, perhaps even warfare, or the emergence of new religious movements could have also prompted people to seek new opportunities elsewhere. It's crucial to understand that these communities didn't simply vanish. They migrated, joining existing groups or forming new ones, carrying their knowledge, traditions, and genetics with them. Their descendants are the modern-day Native American tribes of Arizona and the Southwest. Part 6. Reclaiming the Past, the Role of Native American Tribes. For too long, the narrative of these ancient sites was told primarily through the lens of non-native archaeologists. But in recent decades, there's been a vital and transformative shift. Native American tribes, the direct descendants of the people who built and lived in the Verde Valley, are increasingly taking the lead in research, interpretation, and preservation. Tribal elder, interview. These are not just ruins, these are our ancestral homes. This is where our people lived, prayed, and created. For us, it's not just history, it's a living heritage. Our connection to these places is unbroken. Tribes like the Hopi, Yavapai Apache Nation, Pueblo of Zuni, and the Prescott Yavapai tribe maintain deep spiritual and cultural connections to the Verde Valley. Their oral traditions provide invaluable insights that complement archaeological findings. This collaboration is essential. Tribal knowledge often clarifies the purpose of certain structures, the meaning of symbols, or the significance of particular landscapes in ways that archaeology alone cannot. It enriches our understanding and ensures that the stories told are accurate and respectful. Archaeologist, interview. Working with tribal partners has completely changed how we approach archaeology. We're not just digging for artifacts, we're engaged in a dialogue, building trust, and ensuring that our work is culturally sensitive and contributes to the well-being of the descendant communities. Part 7. Early Explorers and Archaeology's Beginnings. The modern exploration of the Verde Valley's ancient sites began in earnest in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, a period often characterized by nascent archaeological methods and a prevailing curiosity about the vanished civilizations of the Southwest. Early explorers, often driven by a sense of adventure, scientific inquiry, or even treasure hunting, documented many of the sites we know today. Figures like Frank Hamilton Cushing and Jesse Walter Fuchs conducted some of the first systematic surveys and excavations. Their work, while foundational, was often rudimentary by today's standards. Techniques were less refined, and the focus was often on collecting artifacts rather than on understanding the broader cultural context or the perspectives of descendant communities. The creation of national monuments like Montezuma Castle, 1906, and Tuzagut, 1939, marked a significant turning point, recognizing the importance of these sites and initiating efforts towards their protection and public interpretation. Historian, interview. Early archaeology was very much a product of its time, a scramble to document and collect before sites were destroyed. We've come a long way since then, moving from purely extractive practices to a more holistic and ethical approach that prioritizes preservation and collaboration. Part 8. Modern Archaeology, Technology and Preservation. Today, archaeology in the Verde Valley is a sophisticated and multidisciplinary endeavor. Gone are the days of simple shovels and sifting screens as the primary tools. Modern technology has revolutionized how we discover, document, and analyze these ancient landscapes. Techniques like lidar, which uses laser pulses to create detailed topographic maps, can reveal ancient features hidden beneath dense vegetation, providing unprecedented insights into settlement patterns and land use. Drones equipped with high-resolution cameras allow archaeologists to map vast areas, monitor site integrity, and create incredibly detailed 3D models of structures and artifacts, all with minimal impact on the fragile sites. But even with advanced technology, the core principles of careful excavation and meticulous documentation remain paramount. Every layer of soil, every artifact, tells a part of the story, and once disturbed, it's gone forever. Preservation is also a critical component. Fragile structures need constant monitoring and stabilization, erosion must be controlled, and sites need protection from vandalism and environmental degradation. Public education plays a huge role in fostering a sense of stewardship. Park Superintendent, interview. Our goal isn't just to uncover the past, but to ensure it endures for future generations. That means balancing public access with protection, working with descendant communities, and constantly innovating our preservation techniques. It's a never-ending, but incredibly rewarding, task. Part 9. Visiting the past, experiencing Verde Valley archaeology today. The good news is that the Verde Valley offers incredible opportunities for everyone to connect with this rich archaeological heritage. Visiting these sites is not just a history lesson, it's an immersive experience that allows you to walk in the footsteps of ancient peoples. Montezuma Castle National Monument and Tuzagut National Monument are easily accessible and provide excellent visitor centers, interpretive trails, and ranger programs that bring the history to life. For those seeking a more adventurous experience, the Coconino National Forest manages heritage sites like Hananki and Palatki. These sites, often requiring a bit more effort to reach, offer incredible rock art panels and a sense of solitude among the ruins. Note: these sites often require reservations and guide access. Remember to always practice leave no trace principles, respect all cultural sites, and never disturb or remove artifacts. These places are sacred, and their preservation depends on all of us. Visitor, interview, coming here, you can really feel the history. It's humbling to stand where people lived so many centuries ago. It makes you think about our connection to the land and to those who came before us. Part 10. The Living Legacy, Connecting Past to Present. The archaeology of the Verde Valley is not just about dusty ruins and ancient artifacts. It's about a living legacy, a continuous thread connecting the past to the present. It reminds us of human ingenuity, adaptability, and the enduring connection between people and the land. The stories embedded in these landscapes continue to inspire, inform, and shape the identities of the descendant Native American communities. Their voices are increasingly central to the interpretation and preservation of these invaluable sites. By exploring the Verde Valley's archaeological treasures, we not only uncover the echoes of the past but also gain a deeper appreciation for the resilience of human culture and the importance of preserving these irreplaceable connections to our shared heritage. Join us next time on Echoes of the Past as we delve into another chapter of Arizona's incredible archaeological story. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the Verde Valley. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to Echoes of the Past for more archaeological adventures. Visit the links in the description to learn more about the sites mentioned and the incredible work of our tribal partners. Next time on Echoes of the Past, we journey to next episode topic. Don't miss it.